During the Western Jin dynasty, Wang Xiang was a renowned filial son. In the bitter cold of winter, his mother fell gravely ill. She had taken several doses of medicine with no improvement and only kept murmuring that she wanted a bowl of fresh carp soup. Wang Xiang was distraught when he heard this. But in the depths of winter, the river had long frozen over with a thick layer of ice, trapping all the fish beneath. How could he possibly catch any? The neighbors all said, finding a carp at this time is harder than climbing to the sky. Yet Wang Xiang's only thought was his mother. He wrapped his thin cotton padded jacket tightly around himself, slung a fishing fork over his shoulder, and headed for the riverbank. Passers-by tried to stop him, but he replied, "Mother is waiting for her soup, I must find a carp." When he reached the river, Wang Xiang found the ice was surprisingly thick, so hard that even his fishing fork couldn't pierce it. An elderly fisherman passing by said, "This ice is harder than stone, it can't be chipped open at all." But Wang Xiang refused to give up. Staring at the ice, a sudden idea struck him. He thought, "My body is warm, maybe I can melt the ice with it." So he unbuttoned his jacket and lay down on the frigid ice. The ice was as biting as a block of frozen steel. Wang Xiang soon began to shiver violently, his lips turning purple. But at the thought of his mother's hopeful gaze, he gritted his teeth and persisted, whispering to himself, "Just a little longer." After what felt like an eternity, Wang Xiang suddenly heard a crack beneath him. A small fissure split the ice, and water droplets slowly seeped out. His heart leaped. The ice is melting. In that instant, the crack widened abruptly, and two plump, lively carp flopped out onto the ice. Wang Xiang scrambled to grab them, tears of joy streaming down his face. Mother can finally have her carp soup. He hugged the carp and raced home, quickly lighting a fire to simmer the soup. As the broth bubbled away, its fragrant steam filled the tiny cottage. His mother sat nearby watching him, her eyes brimming with both heartache and relief. Wang Xiang fed her the soup spoon by spoon. As she sipped the warm broth, her pale cheeks flushed with color. She stroked his frostbitten hands and said, "My dear son, this soup is more healing than any medicine." The story of Wang Xiang lying on ice to catch carp soon spread throughout the village. The villagers all marveled. This boy's filial piety was so profound that even heaven was moved to make the carp jump out on their own. Teachers taught Wang Xiang's story to their students, explaining, "Honoring one's parents is the greatest duty." Wang Xiang's actions show us that with sincere filial devotion, even the hardest tasks can be accomplished. The students chorused in response, "We will learn from him." Later, the village children came to Wang Xiang to learn about filial piety. He told them, "Filial devotion doesn't have to mean grand gestures. Helping your parents rub their backs or handing them a cup of hot water, these are all acts of filial love." Wang Xiang often shared his experience with the children, saying, "Back then, I wasn't trying to move heaven, I only wanted to make mother well again." The children nodded, understanding that filial piety means keeping your parents in your heart. Key takeaway. Lying on ice to catch carp doesn't mean we all have to lie on frozen rivers. It reminds us that honoring parents is the most precious virtue. Even small acts like fetching a glass of water or giving a back rub carry immense warmth and love.